Hello, I'm John McMullin with Journeys of Wisdom. This is the second part of a three-part series on sexual spiritual connection. In part one, we discuss the relationship that our sexual, sensual energy have with our spiritual energy. That in our sexual energy, that is our masculine energy of passion and urge and ego drive, we are motivated to experience life in a passionate way. With our sensual energy, we discover our feminine energy of receiving and accepting gently in a very compassionate way. One of the interesting aspects about our sensual and sexual energy is that it teaches us to both give and receive. And that only happens when we participate in an event far greater than self. Without this sacred connection, we force ourselves into artificial connections. For example, we push ourselves into a connection at work, our connection with money, our connection with other people, becoming what we think they want us to be. Sometimes we push this connection into a religious environment, an achieving environment, and we learn to get our needs met through our doing and using. For some people, religion is a very powerful and sacred path to our spiritual essence. Another aspect of creating artificial connections is that it can be obsessive, it can be addictive, it can be compulsive. And sometimes people use sex in these dimensions to force a sense of belonging. It's actually an experience of controlling, of making someone else part of ourselves with or without their permission. The light side of looking at this intimate connection through sensual and sexual experiences is that it creates an intimacy with myself and for myself with other people. It allows this connection that respects other people and doesn't create an obligation out of loyalty. So then the question is, how do we create a spiritual world through our sexual and sensual energy flow? First, to realize that the human body is a sacred vessel. It is to be honored, to be valued. And when it's used to discount, to disrespect another human, we always have to disrespect ourselves in that process. Second, learning words of respect. It teaches us to respect another human through their sensual and sexual experiences. Third, it is to honor the moment with appreciation, to make a decision to never have a sexual encounter without appreciating our partner before, during, and after the ritual. 4, to stay present, not to disassociate, and to create compassion and passion in this moment, that we make a conscious effort not to use the person, but to embrace them as we do ourselves. 5, ask our partner what they learned from their experience with us. Invite them to ask us what it is that we learned from our experience with them. As you know, every sexual experience is unique to itself. 6, ask and offer a sensual energy flow before, during, and after the passion. So invite a human into the space of being sexual. When the passion is experienced and expressed, return to the place of compassion. In other words, cradle and hold before and after the experience. If we roll over and just go to sleep, we have discounted and disrespected our partner as ourself. We have hundreds of audio programs dealing with this subject in our library at Journeys of Wisdom. We invite you to meet us at shop.journeysofwisdom.com. This is John McMullin with Journeys of Wisdom. Grateful that you were a part of this program. Hopeful that perhaps something said or heard was important for you too. Thank you.